Hello and welcome. It is match day 4 for these clubs, and we are in the West section, Group A, as Al Rayyan take on Sharjah. The King Fahd International Stadium is our venue for this evening's Champions League encounter. Two sides on the same number of points. Second and third in the table. Al Hilal are the dominant force, with Istiqlal propping up the table. So it is a must-win match, you would suggest. An unblemished record for the leaders in this group, which means that Sharjah and Al Rayyan need to try and maintain the pressure. Realistically, it would look as if it's going to be a second place finish, although plenty of football to come. If it finishes in second for one of these clubs, then there is the prospect, of course, of a place as one of the best three runners-up in the section, and that means the prospect of playoffs. It's the group winners that are guaranteed a round of 16 place. So yes, a match that does take on special significance. They have already met in this competition, a 1-1 draw. Al Rayyan's goal scorer that day, Stephen Nzonzi, and the informed Bernard for the Sharjah club from the United Arab Emirates. Bernard with a huge amount of experience, that spell at Everton and Shakhtar Donetsk, and the Brazilian comes into this game on the back of some excellent performances. So we are set up very nicely indeed. Changes to the sides, not surprisingly. Schedule is a demanding one for Al Rayyan. Well, Champions League involvement in the past, they know all about this tournament. Last year finishing bottom of their group, and in 2019 suffering the same fate. As of Sharjah domestically, fourth in the league, 20 games played, 39 points, 10 off the pace tonight, and for certainly the foreseeable future they can concentrate on Asia's top club competition. They have a hugely experienced coach at the helm in Cosmin Bolaroyo. Titles won in China and Romania. He's managed all over the place: Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and hopes to bring that experience to his team's benefit, having taken over back in November of last year. Four points from 3 games then for both of these clubs. It is Sharjah that lead the table in terms of Sharjah and Al Rayyan, second and third. Sharjah leading on goal difference, so very little to separate the sides. And for all the goals that Al Rayyan have scored, they've conceded 6, and that will be some concern to their coach Nicolas Cordova, on an interim basis in charge. In the build-up, he's been talking about the need to eliminate the mistakes and learn from that experience when they drew 1-1. So we know that Al Hilal are the dominant side in this group with 3 victories out of 3. Well, what will Al Rayyan and Sharjah offer us up this evening in this fabulous arena, the King Fahd International Stadium? Group A football, and the teams are on their way out. So the teams then just lining up as we count down to kick-off, which is minutes away. Rayyan in the red shirts. A 1-1 draw then in their previous encounter, and this is the Al Rayyan starting lineup. One change: Mustafa Osama is in, Tamim Al Abdullah Mansour makes way and is on the substitutes bench with that 4-2-3-1 formation, which we expect head coach Nicolas Cordova to go with. Referee in the centre of the picture, Aziz Asimov of Uzbekistan. Stephen Nzonzi captaining Al Rayyan. Shaheen Abdulrahman is the man wearing 4 who skippers Sharjah. Well, the team news: this is the 11 starting for Sharjah. Salam Saleh, Kayo, Luan Pereira and Khalid Al-Danhani all start. Saif Rashid, Usman Kamara, Ben Malango and Mohamed Abdul Based all drop out. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation. The substitutes for the two clubs then. And based on the evidence of the previous group games, both coaches will use the substitutes bench to full effect. Final moments though to prepare themselves. Al Rayyan, who started with a 3-2 win over Istiklal, they lost 3-0 to the leaders in the group, Al Hilal. What can they come up with this evening? Final words of encouragement for Stephen Nzonzi. The countdown underway.
3, 2, 1.
Aziz Asimov, our match referee, getting the game underway, and Al Rayyan conceding the first free kick, and a card within the first 30 seconds. Yes, full challenge coming in. Sama Alteri, the player, has left the foot in, and a word with the captain, Stephen Nzonzi, who's going to have to calm down his colleague. First challenge of the match, and it results in a yellow card. It was poor, it was mistimed. Sharjah's first forward foray. It's Nicolas Cordova, the spell in charge of Chile's under-20 side. With that early booking, there's the yellow card, the confirmation, and the need to settle down as we look at the experienced Romanian at the helm of Sharjah. Disappointing campaign for Al Rayyan at Qatar Stars League, which was won by Al Sadd. They finished in 8th place, which is disappointing by their own standards and high standards, competing in the Emir Cup and also, of course, in the Qatar Stars League. Well, we've seen a booking almost from the kick-off, and another challenge. Just the elbow from Johan Bolly of Al Rayyan, causing the early delay in play. Good form early on from Bolly with a couple of goals against Istiklal, the Ivory Coast international who was born in France. He will be one that they look for this evening. Johan Bolly keeps his place in the lineup. A surprise for Sharjah that the likes of Ben Malango and Usman Kamara were dropped to the bench, both featured as strike force, but they do not feature this evening. Rotating that squad and just mixing things up and changing things around. Okay, to continue then. And 4 minutes really, which has been concentrated on poor challenges. Our Uzbek match official then couldn't get us back off and underway. Hit long and allowed to continue all the way through, and there's the rollback by Salam Saleh, just dealing with a threat, allowed that ball to come through, and Saleh with a cutback, and no one there to provide the end product. Here comes Sharjah, could be through again, it's the cutback, and that was desperately close to an opening goal. It's Salam Saleh who causes the problems, and Fahad Yunus in that Al Rayyan goal is just relieved. There's the cutback, and super saved in the end to get a hand and force the corner. Sharjah with the early pressure then, and Saleh with a chance, and the saved forced by Fahad Yunus. It's another poor clearance which has gifted Bernard the ball. For is Shaheen Abdulrahman. Making a confident start to first half proceedings. Here's Caio Lucas, the Brazilian, one of the players that has been drafted into the starting lineup. Here they come again down this right side. It's drilled in low by Khaled Adenhani. More defending for Al Rayyan to deal with. Cleared by that man, Brahimi goes against Instakol, Yassin Brahimi. Spells with Clermont and Porto and Rennes, but his side have had to defend in the opening nearly 7 minutes. Able to clear towards Bolly, lone figure up front on his own. Able to persist, and here's the layoff. Zonzi in support, and here is Brahimi just on the edge of that penalty area. Try and twist and turn and create something. This is better from Rayyan. And the final ball disappointing, and that will drop for Traore. It's laid off there by Zonzi, wearing 88, imposing tall figure. Here he is again. Spells in Spain and Italy, and of course in England. And with a goal to his name already in this tournament, Traore with a bit of defending to do for the Qatari club. Seeing a bit more of the football. An early card inside 30 seconds, and now can settle with Brahimi's ball forward. Just took his eye off the ball, Johan Bolly. Gifted possession back to Sharjah. Bernard certainly the player in this right side of midfield who has been in top form in this competition. Goals and all-round work rate from the Brazilian. Traore's had her away, and then Zonzi helping, and little drop for Sharjah to bring that out of defence one more time. And Hani down this near side, and again tussling with Ryan's captain Yassin Brahimi. Little tug back on the jersey by Khaled. Again, the target is Bolly, and Zonzi can knock one away to that far side. Bit of space now maybe for Sharjah to exploit, with plenty forward. Needed a better ball. Just cut out there by Traore, able to stick out a leg and prevent that attack from coming to anything at all. It's caught there as the ball was played through without any accuracy and was intercepted by Khaled, but the free kick had been given. It's Salam Sultan there, wearing 13, another international featuring from this Sharjah side. And Rayyan to push players into opposition territory with Bolly. Here he is, able to control, try and shield the past, and Zonzi to help it forward, and then again the final ball is a disappointing one, and the move breaks down in the final third. Here is Brahimi, support with the overlapping run, decides to cut inside and skip past Bernard. He will continue his run. Here he is again. The captain's done very well on the angle, and then unselfishly back the face of goal. That left foot strike was deflected. It is Johan Volley with a telling touch, a decisive touch. And Al Rayyan, through a player who has been among the goals already with 2 against Istiklal, takes the plaudits with cause to celebrate, because with 11 and a half on the watch, it's Al Rayyan with a breakthrough moment. They lead by a goal to 0. There's the strike on the angle. Turned in. Good work by Brahimi. And then when it came back across the face of goal, was Mohamed Juma's shot well. Defender there. Appeared to make the final connection under pressure from Volley. He will quite clearly take the plaudits. Defender unable to get out the way, really. Volley makes his presence count, and Al Rayyan celebrate an early opener. Al Rayyan 1, Sharjah 0. KO involved as they look for an immediate response, and there is a bit of space for Khalid on this near side to try and knock that back across the face of goal. Well, they picked up the card from almost the first kick-off within seconds. Osama had been booked, but they have got themselves in front. Volley making his presence felt, putting pressure on the defender, and the breakthrough has gone in favour. It's gone as an own goal. Salam Sultan is the player, but Volley's pressure and inadvertently turned to his own net by the Sharjah centre-back, an international. And they lead by this single goal. Back to work is Brahimi, the captain. Remember, leading on goal difference, Sharjah in this group, 4 points from 3 games for both clubs. Sharjah beating Istiklal by 2 goals to 1. Lucas and Bernard, the scorers. Still to come for them games against Al Hilal and Istiklal. Malolo with the challenge, on loan from Al Dahel. Zonzi can return it, and Fahad Yunus can launch it long. Again from the goalkeeper, and then the head of Brahimi to move it forward, and Traore's volleyed clearance out and then tied it up at the back by Shaheen Abdulrahman. You'll leave that Brahimi, 15 minutes played, an early booking, but the goal, and that man played a part in it, Johan Volley. Mohamed Juma to take this. Zonzi in support, and for his Yasser Zonzi's header forward. A little bit more pressure on that Sharjah defence. They've won a free kick. Player down and a short stoppage in play. Well, with Al Hilal dominating proceedings in this group with an unblemished record and 3 victories out of 3, imperative one of these sides takes advantage and tries to maintain some pressure on the table toppers. Bolly started this tournament strongly. And that brace against Istiklal in a standout performance for the Ivory Coast international. There's the moments putting the pressure on the centre-back to get the intended result. Able to score from the restart almost immediately. It is a route back, and Caio Lucas got hold of that. Some hit to level it up at 1-1. The response that they were looking for. Applause from the dugouts, and the player drafted into the side. Caio Lucas, the Brazilian, got hold of that. A look up, and the keeper beaten from distance. And right back in this Champions League encounter, real ability to generate pace, struck it well enough. Nothing Fahad Yunus could do about it. Well, he was brought into the side. And he has made the difference. That is what they were looking for. Some sort of positive reaction, having fallen behind. And the Brazilian has given them that to put this game back in the balance. That's given away cheaply. And Zonzi is Brahimi, the captain. 2 white shirts to tidy up at the back. Drop again, Zonzi. We've seen them linking up quite a lot with Yassin Brahimi. And Hassani's clearance is a poor one. It's seized upon by Bolly and then Brahimi, and through towards Bolly. Force wide. And flag up anyway. But they opened up that defence with really, see the players in an offside position as that ball was played through towards Bolly. So an early goal cancelled out, and 20 minutes played. A match that is very much back in the balance. Khaled to take this throw, and the goal scorer Caio is there. And Mohamed Jumar across, player who started out at Al Shamal, now 35 years of age, very much at the veteran stage of his career. That's the angle to deliver the cross. Keeper came and was unable to collect. Infringement spotted though. It stays down, and the free kick is Rayyan's. It was the ball, and just caught as he came out. Well, challenging there with Steven Nzonzi, who was back to help out. Hurt himself in the process. And Yunus, the player in question, the goalkeeper, played for Qatar under-20s. Well, midway point of the first half, booking within the first few seconds, and then that body pressure on Salim Sultan to give away the own goal, and then the response from Caio Lucas, the Brazilian, with a super strike from some way out to tie it up at 1-1. This is Group A, where our focus is this evening. Win and a draw has given both of these clubs points in the table, but would it be enough with Al Hilal looking as if they could well, based on current evidence, stay top of the table? That is why the game has taken on particular significance for these clubs. You get to this stage of the group encounters, needing really a win and nothing else. Jez Badrahimi does well to hold it up and then turn away from his marker, and well, players back. Majid Rashid, the player that came across and got across to make the challenge. Forward will come Traore. Tall figure of Nzonzi is there as well. Again in a congested penalty area. Just a few words with Traore. Can the likes of Nzonzi make their aerial presence felt? It is cleared by Sharjah towards the halfway line, and then across comes Ali Malola. Well, just as this group for these two sides has seen them level on the same number of points and only goal difference separating them, we have a scoreline where it is level at 1-1, and we're into the last 20 minutes of the first half then. As well to win that aerial challenge. The ball drops there for Nzonzi. All the way back to Farhad. Just able to rescue it, Mohamed Juma on this near flank. This time Farhad with another poor clearance and could have played his team into trouble. Comes to the rescue with a save, and then Twani will hack it away. Well, made a mess of the attempted clearance and then atoned for the error with an important save. Is the goal scorer, the Brazilian, trying to plot a way through. Warming up nicely. As this first half drama continues, that will be picked out and picked up by Nzonzi, and then rather wasted with a long ball well over the head of Johan Bolli. absolutely nothing to separate them in terms of that possession graph. 50-50, scoreline the same. And once again, the distribution leaves a bit to be desired. Collected by Farhad and this near side Juma. The pass to Nzonzi, scoop forward and then a bit of work to do defensively. But his angle's horribly wrong there. Miscued, but supporting players there to clear, and Bolly will try and seize on that. And behind it will go. Just sensed an opportunity, Johan Bolly. Well, this was the goalkeeper with a really poor clearance, put himself into trouble and then atoned for the error. Able to make the save and had to. So I had it Fulton at the other end, trip on Brahimi. Growing in influences, Yassin Brahimi. This was the challenge. The referee felt that warranted and was worthy of a free kick, and the talking continues. And a referee from Uzbekistan has had a few words already, and a bit more needs to be told to these players just to calm things down, and then the set piece can be taken. That early booking, which certainly threatens to disrupt Al Rayyan. Osama going into the book so early on in the first few seconds of this game. The free kick that the captain takes, and the ball is returned to Brahimi into that penalty area one more time. Manola was back on defensive duties. There's space on this near side, a chip it in. Could have got anywhere. Always the concern of an own goal where the player just sticks out a leg, gets the connection, and just relieved to see that go wide of the mark. Yes, here back it was. It's gone away and behind for Sharjah corner. Abdul Rahman, the captain, Shaheen Abdul Rahman, is forward. Responsibility of taking this is Luan Pereira, the 21-year-old Brazilian attacking midfielder. And ballooned high, and opportunity wasted. Well, the goal scorer with a chance to add a second. Caio Lucas got under it, and rising all the time, well over the bar from another Brazilian in this side. .30 played then, just over in fact. And all level in this Group A Champions League contest. Challenge there with Yasser He's back and he's touched by the goalkeeper, and another poor clearance, and he's played himself into trouble. Not for the first time. Fahad Yunus gets away with it, but it's looking just a little jittery, a little vulnerable at the back. Is the Al Rayyan keeper. Khaled. Majid Rashid allowed to run by Kyle Lucas. And try their luck down that left side. Here is Kyle, the goal scorer. Not seen too much of Bernard so far. Plenty of room on this near side. It is a wasted ball. That defence for Al Rayyan, and their goalkeeper don't need to tighten things up. Coach was talking about eliminating the errors that they showed in the 1-1 draw when these sides previously met, about learning from that experience. Well, there's a bit to do. It's not a poor ball given away straight to Nzonzi now with Brahimi. And Bolly takes a deflection and just spins back into the goalkeeper's arms, Adel Hassini. And he can attempt to break out of their own half. Samuel into touch. He was the player that was booked in a matter of seconds for a really untidy challenge, would be one way of putting it now. Bernard, that's away from one. And then the Brazilian losing possession. And Bolly on the chase. And the touch coming off Mohamed Juma. Salam Saleh giving them another option going forward with the changes that have been made to their starting lineup. No Malengo and no Kumara this evening. Khaled with a nice interchange, and then Saleh trying to just help that beyond the defender. Possession is given back to Al Rayyan and Jumar, and then again the long ball trying to target Johan Bolly. It was Salam Sultan, whose own goal under pressure from Bolly, saw the equaliser. Just an unfortunate moment. Bolly on a run, it's meant for him. First touch is a good one. Here is Bolly. Shamali will help out. Kind of forced towards that corner flag by Al Hassan Saleh. Goalkeeper with a poor first touch and a very poor second touch, and it's a couple of occasions now where we've seen him just gifting possession to the opposition. Can he come again with Brahimi, the captain, operating on this near side and able to get away from his marker? Zonzi working that midfield channel. And then trying to reach Square Yasser, and then on this near side tries to bring the captain into play, and just a bit of frustration there from Yassin Brahimi with a final ball by Juma again. Overhit, wasted. Gone in front and then pegged back. Powerful header, make his presence felt. It is freed. Bolly forced to save. Keeper was always well positioned to deal with that, but it's dropped nicely for Johan Bolly. Sure expected that to come through. It was a powerful header. Defence just didn't deal with it, and Bolly got his shot away on goal. Corner. Captain to take. There's Nzonzi, the aerial threat. There's Bolly close in. It is the header, and it is Nzonzi's goal, glancing header. Well, we always knew that he was an aerial threat, and he has made his mark in Al Rayyan colours. It comes from a corner, swung in by the captain, and that glancing header is absolutely perfect. Back in front on Zonzi on the score sheets. So powerful and so effective in the air. It's 2-1 Al Rayyan. It's Steven Nzonzi. Steven Nzonzi's goal. And Brahimi, the captain, providing the corner. Well, they led early on, it was pegged back, the own goal, and then Nzonzi puts Al Rayyan 2-1 in front. It's Brahimi whose corner kick led to that set-piece goal. Run by Mohamed Juma. And Nikas Cordova, which is on with his side, with his 2-1 advantage late in the first half. That'll drop for Nzonzi, and here is Brahimi. They have linked up really effectively in the first half. Play able to continue, trying to force a way through the congested back line there. Sharjah able to come away with it, and that tackle has led to a free kick and a yellow card as well. Luan Pereira is the player who has been cautioned. He's kicking through the player. He's kicking through and catching the leg of Osama. Been a prolific figure generally today as the former Everton and Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Bernards, but Caio Lucas was the player that got Sharjah back in this contest. But Nzonzi with their second of the game for Al Rayyan, heading into the interval with the advantage. Just a hold up for the tackle on Osama. He was the player that was booked for Al Rayyan in the early seconds. Has been able to recover his composure. Threatened to unsettle the side, but a 2-1 lead heading towards the interval. Arrowed out towards that far side, defended successfully. And Sharjah can clear their lines, met by the head of Traore. Again, the player certainly defensively in the air who is so strong, sets them forward again, and then Dolly unable to keep that pass in play. Beaten twice, the goalkeeper, who was left badly exposed, and Sharjah are punished. Not a lot he could do about it. The own goal, Bolly's pressure, Sultan turning the ball past his own goalkeeper, and then Nzonzi not picked up from the set piece, and that corner routine played off handsomely. Here's the angle to deliver the cross, cannot find a red shirt. It's the goal scorer, Caio Lucas, to bring it forward, and throwing has gone against Sharjah. The ball for Salam Saleh, couldn't keep it in. Came off him. And the throw is Al Rayyan. So the side who feature in the Qatar Stars League, the team under the management of Nicolas Cordova, and the team that were drew 1-1 last time these sides met, are heading in to the interval as we go into time added on at the end of the first half with a precious 2-1 advantage, it would appear. And domestic form of Sharjah has been indifferent, fourth in the league, 20 games, 39 points, 10 off the pace. They saw this competition as an opportunity to show what they're about in the Champions League, but they will have to come from behind. Cross ball, and easy enough for Traore's clearance, well beyond the on-running Johan Bolly. With the captain Shaheen. Run by Caio Lucas. He's won the throw for Sharjah. Bernard's ball. And they can step forward with maybe one final attack. It's Brahimi to break up play and then in turn invite the challenge, and it's another card. Majid Rashid is the latest to go into the referee's book. Trying to pull back. Brahimi picks up a yellow and concedes the free kick. Again, Bolly is the target. Sama trying to bumble his way through. Off the hand, free kick, Sharjah. Well, just over a minute of the 4 to be played then. One last free kick then of this first half. Lifted in, lovely ball, it's knocked down by Bolly. Important challenge to close him down quickly because Bolly got the shot away. The defending that. Lovely ball to chest it down. Credit the defensive work. Majid Rashid, wearing 24, comes across there and gets the intervention in because Bolly was in on goal. And now Rayyan might have had a third deep in stoppage time. Final action of the first half. And that man, Steven Nzonzi, who we just saw front of picture, is the headline maker with the goal that gives them advantage at the end of the opening 45 minutes. Salam Sultan with that own goal under pressure from Johan Bolly, and then the Brazilian Caio Lucas struck from distance, got it back to 1-1, only for Nzonzi to head in from Yassin Brahimi's corner. Half-time, Al Rayyan leads Sharjah by 2-1.
ها؟ يلا يلا انزل بسرعة انزل بسرعة يلا حرك يلا 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 خلص يا شغل حرك يلا بسرعة حرك رح شغلك خلاص ايه
Welcome back. Ahead of the second half. Players from Sharjah in all whites making their way back out. And with work to do. They trail Al Rayyan by 2-1. The Sultan now going on 12 minutes. The recalled Kyle Lucas 6 minutes later to tie it up at 1-1, and then Nzonzi on 39. Our referee is Aziz Azamov of Uzbekistan. And Sharjah will have to come from behind. Hassan Saleh with a cross. First real danger on that Al Rayyan goal within 20 seconds of the restart. Positive start, space away on that far side, maybe to exploit. Plenty of push forward. The Romanian coach will have had words. Certainly the manner in which they conceded goals. And to Sharjah's side, showing changes with no Malango, no Kamara, no Saif Rashid, no Mohamed Abdul Based, all dropping out. Khaled El-Anhani, Luan Pereira, Kayo, the scorer, and Salam Saleh all came in. And the coach that rings the changes. Now another opportunity to get into that area. Just taken off his foot in the end by Mustafa Osama. Donny continues to lead the line. Played his part in that equaliser. And Nzonzi, of course, with the aerial presence that he has from set-piece situations, able to head them into a 2-1 advantage. All this after Kayo Lucas on his recall had scored for Sharjah. He in fact scored in the victory over Istiklal. Then he was dropped for the 1-1 draw, the reverse meeting between these sides, and now he's back in the team and among the goals. It is the latest yellow card. It's gone to the captain, Shaheen. Challenge on Hashim Ali, and referee Aziz Asimov vanishes a yellow card. Just waiting for Yassin Brahimi to take this free kick for Al Rayyan. Lifted long, and at the far post arriving was Yassir. Centre-back getting forward. Yassir, who played in Japan with Vissel Kobe, who's the other number 4 on a booking, the captain Shaheen. Well, surrounded by red shirts to help to get that ball into opposition territory and invite the challenge with the free kick. And here comes Sharjah again. Bernard is the player who's dispossessed, and then the free kick is conceded. Bernard among their goal scorers in this cup competition so far, but he's been relatively quiet tonight. Nzonzi's free kick is a good one. It sets body away. Not too much that he could do. Rather hemmed in close to the corner flag, Johan Bolly. Lucas. Support from Pereira. 3 is Al Hassan Saleh. Kyle Lucas again. Bernard. Just intercepted by initially Traore, and then up to Bolly, and here is Stephen Nzonzi taking over. With the on loan Ali Malola. Well, Fahad Yunus's distribution on a couple of occasions let him down badly, put his side into all sorts of trouble, atoned with one decent save, but he will need to improve on that, and they will need to tighten up defensively if they're going to hold on to this slender advantage. It's with Bernard now. Just picked up, pasted Bernard, and then was caught, and the free kick to Sharjah. Challenge coming in from Mustafa Osama. Well, the option of that right foot of Bernard, the 30-year-old left-back. Hassan Saleh is the other player. The goal scorer, Kyle Lucas, left foot. Bernard just spreads it square. And now the cross could be drilled into the area. Lovely first touch. Well, managed to get the shot away. Salam Saleh. Fahad Yunus was well positioned to make the necessary save. There's the ball, whipped in to feet, the layoff, and Saleh's shot, and the save by Fahad Yunus. Free header, unchallenged, and then back by Traore and Nzonzi. It's a lovely ball. Just a loose first touch by Yassin Brahimi. Nzonzi, the goal scorer. And spells, of course, at Blackburn and Stoke and Roma and Sevilla. There's Stephen Nzonzi. His goal is the difference. Early stages of the second half, and that is a lovely throw, and it's opened things up, and they are in behind the defence, and then a challenge coming in from the skipper. Not to be absolutely certain, flag up anyway, but just got back. Saleh and Yasser involved, and it was Yassin Brahimi on the score sheet in this tournament against Istiklal, and it was his corner, of course, that was headed in by Nzonzi. Bit of space on this near side for Al Hassan Saleh. Has the angle to clip it in, and Traore can volley that clear. Joined the Qatari club in 2018 from Al Dahel, did the French-born Dame Traore. Here's the goal scorer, Kyle Lucas, looking for support, looking for options. It will run all the way across. It's a glorious chance, and it has been squandered, and that was as good a chance as they may well get. And it's Sonabek Shekarov, the Uzbek international, who had the opportunity. Just rolled across the face of goal, and Shekarov, who scored against Al Hilal, is not able to repeat the feat. Poor miss from that sort of range. Big chance to bring Sharjah level, and it goes begging. again towards Johan Bolly. This ball is picked up by Sharjah, and then it's back at the feet of Traore, and then we'll play the 1-2 with Nzonzi. Stalled slightly, Ali Malola with a clearance, and Bernard can play it into the area. Half chance, grounded out in the end. Decent ball in from Bernard, inviting, teasing ball in from the Brazilian midfielder. That is cut out, and then Bully's able to take over. And away on that far side, it's left from Jimoda Brahimi, able to elude one challenge, and then space away on that far side. Bully loses out. And here's Bernard for Sharjah, and again hoping to get into this game in the second half and be more influential on proceedings. And Hassan Saleh's attempted cross, and the block from Hashim Ali. Nicholas Cordova with his Al Rayyan side, 2-1 in front. Pereira. A line of red shirts stand firm. And Sharjah's coach, Gosman Omaroyo, hoping that his side can certainly respond to the words that he would have had during the interval to try and see an improved second half showing. Bernard decided against the effort on goal, played into his teammate, and then brought away by Ahmed Yasser. And then the captain will skip away and keep on going, Brahimi, and then he's brought down, and the free kick is conceded. Shukurov's challenge, was it, on Yassin Brahimi? Just stepped across, did Shukurov. That's the half chance. First time ball played in by Bernard, and in the end shut out by that Al Rayyan defence. Bernard inviting the run. It was Al Hassan Saleh, just rolled back into the path of Bernard. As the goal scorer, Kyle Lucas, neat approach work, just trying to nutmeg the defender and get around him, and flag goes up, free kick conceded, and the latest attack comes to nothing. And Yasser is the player across there on defensive duties. Free kick goes in his favour. Games to come for Sharjah against Al Hilal, the group leaders, and Mystical. For both of these clubs, a couple of group games still left. This is Group A. Al Hilal leading is another of those Nzonzi forward, and then Juma down the line. His final ball for Brahimi, a little frustration again. And then a mistimed challenge, and Sharjah have a free kick of their own. Well, nearly an hour played. A referee from Uzbekistan, 3 goals. respective results in the group. Al Rayyan's victory came against Istiklal by 3-2. They were well beaten by Al Hilal 3-0. Sharjah again beat Istiklal, who are the bottom club in this Group A, and they were beaten by Al Hilal by 2-1. Scooped down by Brahimi, lovely skills by Yassin Brahimi. Bolly is in the middle, so is Hashim Ali. It's Bolly, gets the shot away, comes out to Ali. And then it's gone for a penalty. Referee in no doubt at all the challenge and points to the spot. It is a spot kick, and their pressure, second half pressure, has paid off on the hour mark. Pointed to the spot, there the celebrations. Well, there was Bolly. Shepherd had tried to get the shot away, and this was the opportunity. Goes down under the challenge, Hashim Ali, and the referee points straight to the penalty spot. There's the challenge coming in. Luan Pereira is the player. Referee awards the penalty, and it's a chance for Al Rayyan to increase their lead. Change made. Damatrovi off and Kubion, and a spot kick to follow. Abdulrahman Al-Kobi, the player who's on. So Brahimi, responsibility. With a spot kick just past the hour mark. Can Yassin Brahimi keep his composure? He most certainly can. It is dispatched with real conviction. And Nicolas Cordova's side stretch their advantage from the penalty spots, courtesy of Yassin Brahimi. They lead Sharjah by 3-1. That's the challenge. The referee in no doubt. He points to the spot. Brahimi steps up and finds the finish. Keeper goes away to his left, and Brahimi goes down the middle. They drew 1-1 in their previous meeting, but Al Rayyan and Yassin Brahimi are 3-1 in front, and over an hour has been played. Well, if ever this was a test of character, Sharjah have the best part of half an hour to claw back a 2-goal deficit. And Zonzi put them behind in the final minutes of the first half, and they fell further behind with that Brahimi spot kick. Challenge on Caio Lucas is the one that ends in a free kick. He's the player that was able to get the goal. He got them on the score sheet, but that's been about it. Bernard standing over the ball to get the delivery absolutely spot on. If they are to stage some sort of second half comeback towards the far post, and again it's a routine save for the goalkeeper. Brahimi, more and more influential as this drama unfolds, with three white shirts around him, stopped in his tracks and then brought away from danger. Just clipped in the end. Pereira, and a free kick that will play that ball in behind Al Rayyan's defensive ranks. A couple waiting in the middle if the ball can be delivered. Maybe a chance on that left foot to get a shot away, and drifts away and wide. Chance for Pereira, Luan Pereira, 21-year-old Brazilian midfielder. Not able to find the target. Card for Yohan Bolly, the latest to be cautioned. Here's Nzonzi. Well, it was a game that Nicolas Cordova, the Al Rayyan coach, was talking in the build-up about the need to win, to maintain some sort of pressure on the group leaders, Al Hilal. And they're 66 minutes in to achieving that aim, but here comes Sharjah maybe with a opportunity of their own. Their goal scorer passed one challenge, forced wide, and forced wide of the mark. Good defensive work to close down Caio Lucas. Bernard will shot across to take this corner. Shaheen, the captain, will come forward. And the final ball again, that's happened time and time again, overhit and just so comfortable for Farhad Younis. They're going to put the keeper under pressure. Better distribution and better delivery required to test and trouble Farhad Younis, whose distribution has been at times less than convincing. There's his opposite number as Sharjah goes short, and then a bit of space for Al Hassan Saleh, and then just took his eye off the ball. Time for a change, and Salam Saleh walks towards that touchline far side. Al-Denhani is the player coming on. Well, they need something, need to shake something up, change in playing personnel to get back in this one. Certainly Salam Saleh has not been able to get involved the way that he would have hoped to. As the goal scorer, this wouldn't happen for him on that occasion, Caio Lucas. Shaheen, the captain. Ball had already gone out of play. Well, that man has been hugely influential, Yassine Brahimi. Mohamed Juma away on that far side to take this throw in then for Al Rayyan. Still making roads away down that left-hand side with very little space to manoeuvre. But so far the game plan is working, and it's working very well. Into the feet of Bolly. He loses out. And the ball to test Ahmed Yasser under pressure from Caio Lucas again. Some decent defending from Al Rayyan's number 4. "20 minutes then to see this one out." A goal late in the first half, a goal relatively early in the second half. The Qatari club in the ascendancy and holding the initiative. Bit of defending to do. Bernard tries to seize on that. It is Bernard's. No one there. Just squared it. No time to look up, and there was not a white shirt there to finish off the move. And Rayyan can clear, and Bolly can look to hold it up and then turn, and well, he's caught. Advantage is continued. Hashim Larry rolls it square, helped on. It's Brahimi again, looking for his second. It's a very tight angle, cut back, and defended well by Shaheen. It's an example of Brahimi's influence on second half affairs. It was very tight in. Two pokes back across the face of goal as the move started with Bolly holding it up, and then advantage played. Another card. They need to maintain their discipline in the final 20 minutes. It's in a flurry of yellow cards from Asimov. Brahimi prepares to take this corner, and they have already enjoyed success from a corner kick as that is floated in. Back heel there by Bernard to set them forward, and then just having to check and wait for players to push forward and provide some support. It's Bernard again. Just steered square and then back to Shukrov. And this is Al Hassan Saleh to have his shirt pulled, and indeed the free kick is Sharjah's. The challenge on Luan Pereira. There's the substitute who's come off the bench. Kobe is penalised. We'll line up that defensive wall. Needs to get one of these free kick opportunities right. We'll have worked on this in training. Another opportunity at the feet of the Brazilian Bernard, and once again Al Hassan Saleh is just a yard away. It's left for Saleh to curl it in, and the finish from a couple of yards out. Flag up. Well, there's the frustration for Otabek Shukurov, but the assistant referee's flag far side, it will not count. Shukurov thought he had got among the goals as that free kick was bent in by Al Hassan Saleh, and Shukrov was there to get the final touch, but in an offside position, and the effort will not count. Unable to drag back that deficit, and Al Rayyan's lead remains at 3-1. But he able to chest that down, then try and get the return pass not to be. And Zonzi to come away with it. Slides it into the path of the supporting Hashim Ali. And Shaheen, the captain of Sharjah, one of many of the players on a yellow card. We have got less than 15 minutes of normal time remaining. Ali Malola's throw comes to nothing, but possession is won back. Hashim Ali to take on the defender, and challenges well timed, and then Bernard to sweep that away to the far side, and they could be in here. We've got Kyle Lucas in the middle. In the end, the effort is fired in, worth the go. Luan Pereira had the shot and Fahad Yunus made the save. Still a chance, still alive. It's with their goal scorer, Kyle Lucas. And now with Al Hassan Saleh, good spell this for Sharjah. Appeals, and the referee just waving away those penalty appeal protests. Just beginning to up the tempo and lead the charge. Sharjah with Bernard improving as this second half goes on. Just teeing it up, and Al Rayyan get the block, and Brahimi can break, and Bolly is through the middle. And this is Osama who got that booking within the first few seconds of this game into the feet of Brahimi. And the free kick is gone, but it's been a good spell in the last 5-10 minutes for Sharjah. We're close to a hand, and the referee quite rightly waving away any protests for a spot kick. The spot kick that was made to count came from Yassin Brahimi, dispatched in real style straight down the middle, and Al Rayyan's advantage was stretched to 3-1. Al Hassan Saleh down the line, and again, and then Pereira forward. Able to drive forward, and a bit of space away down that far side again. Now Lucas is in the middle. Bernard involved in that central midfield area, trying to keep this latest momentum going. Challenged by Hashim Ali, who was back to help out, but this is Sharjah dominating, trying to find an angle to maybe set that up for the shot. And curled over by Kyle Lucas, their goal scorer. And we know again that was a decent scoring opportunity. Looked to put some curl on it, took a deflection on its way through, and the result is a corner kick. Enough back to head clear and win a free kick. Al Rayyan, challenged by Salim Sultan, whose own goal was one of the game's talking points. He's the player who is penalised with that free kick. And it's another change from the bench. Rashid Sarur is the player who's coming on, try and make a difference. The latest substitution. Well, there's less than 10 minutes of this Champions League encounter. 1-1 when the teams met a few days ago. But it is Al Rayyan with a clear 2-goal advantage, 3-1 scoreline. There's the foul count. We are into the latter stages of this contest. Given away rather cheaply. And then a very loose challenge. Kobe, who is one of their substitutes, lunging in and conceding the free kick. I think we know what Bernard's thinking. He was the player caught, and the free kick is Sharjah stopped in his tracks. The Brazilian putting himself about a lot more in the second half, getting involved in some of their best moves, and again standing over this latest set-piece opportunity. Can they peg it back? Can they reduce the deficit? Plenty will stay up as that is swung into the area and then brought away by Nzonzi. Shukov striding forward with purpose. Kyle Lucas. And then the supporting Al Hassan Saleh. Sharjah applying the late pressure. Keeper comes, and Fahad Yunis did enough to get an important connection on that and punch it clear. Well, the side trailing by 2 are providing the better opportunities as we head into the final minutes, and there is certainly space on this near side for Hassan Saleh. Another one floated in, another bit of goalkeeping required, the intervention for Fahad Yunis, and then a block again. They got through some really important defending, have Al Rayyan to preserve this 3-1 scoreline. Defensively being tested, and so far holding out under some really severe pressure. Well, the bookings have kept on coming. That was a challenge from Majid Sarur, another substitute and another caution. We've seen plenty of those in this Champions League match, but the statistic that matters is the scoreline. 6 minutes to see this one out. Billed as a must-win match, and Al Rayyan have delivered a performance that looks to be a match-winning one. All the pressure will then turn to the leaders who have been dominant throughout. Al Hilal in this group with an unblemished record, so this was win, at least put some pressure on them. Just tried to skip clear Brahimi, 2 players around him, but he has been one of the standout performers in the red colours of Al Rayyan tonight as Yassin Brahimi. Here's Nzonzi offering himself up. Ahmed Yasser. And it's hoisted towards Bolly with a knockdown. 1-0 on that far side. And then Brahimi. With Nzonzi. They've linked up well. Little burst of pace and able to, no, just over the byline in the end, to the frustration of Brahimi. But what a game he has had, what a difference he has made. Closing in on a really important win at this stage of group proceedings. Penalty that's been put away has just given them some breathing space, put them in the comfort zone. Al Hassan Saleh, there's the cutback, and the clearance, well, just gets them away for a moment at least. Osama back to help out. Defending deep, defending in numbers, and so far repelling the very best that Sharjah have got. Again, involved in so much in that Al Rayyan midfield. Brahimi. Burst forward and then slipped forward by Bernard, who takes the return pass and then is told to get back up. Looked for a free kick. The referee was distinctly unimpressed, and at the other end just doesn't reach Johan Bolly. Dealt with defensively. Bernard comes to pick up. He's the player now, spraying the ball around from left to right, trying to inspire some sort of very late second half comeback. Final few moments. Able to bring it back to 2-3. Working hard again is Bernard, as ever, supporting Al Hassan Saleh. The two involved, the two combining. Still a chance. And again, that defensive line stands firm. It's Shukrov. There's Bernard one more time. There's their goal scorer, Kyle Lucas. Hassan Saleh, here's the goal scorer, looking to double up and across with the defensive cover that has been the story of the evening. Able to shut down and close down space just when Kyle Lucas thought he might be in for his second goal of the evening from a tight angle. the challenge that came in initially from Wani Malola. Still pressure. Majid Sarur lobbing it forwards. And it's gone behind, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. 90 minutes played. Been a frustrating evening for Sharjah. The only highlight provided with that long-range strike by Kyle Lucas. So 5 minutes then of stoppage time to be played. Just readying two very late substitutions is Al Rayyan's coach, Nicolas Cordova. Once again, no route to goal, no way through for Kyle Lucas. Maybe space for Johan Bolly to stride forwards. Well, unselfishly tried to play that forward. Summer was there and they got the block on, and at the other end it's Bernard continuing his run. Bernard! Keeper gets a hand to it. Again, had to defend. And it's Fahad Yunus just getting that right hand to it to direct it over goal and keep that 3-1 lead intact. And at the other end there was the ball, trying to slide it through by Johan Bolly. Still they look for a route back, look towards that far post. More defending to do, and Zonzi got it away. And it'll be picked up the loose ball by Sugarov. Shamali walking towards the touchline. Jumarov, Mufakir Mansour, double substitution, and literally a couple minutes left in this one. That is all. Just trying to see this out. More defending to do, almost got in the way of each other and then scrambled away and scrambled clear. It'll come back in. Bernard to look up, clip forward and returned almost to halfway on the diagonal ball, trying to pick out a teammate, and just did enough, did Kyle Lucas, to keep the ball in play but give possession back to Al Rayyan and to Bolly. Again, unselfish for Bolly towards Tamim Al-Abdullah, who is one of Al Rayyan's second half substitutes. Into the last minute of the 5, it would appear that this 3-1 scoreline will remain intact. Al Rayyan on the brink of a group success, second of the tournament's. One last chance with that ball from Al Hassan Saleh in. The flag had gone up, assistant referee, far side. It's a Another frustrating moment for the attack that they've had. And again, offside as that ball was played back across the face of goal from Al Hassan Saleh. Nicholas Cordova's side in a game they had to win, have won, and they know now the victory is theirs, just waiting for the final few seconds. 1-1 when they met previously. This time a 3-1 scoreline in their favour. Given away by Ali Malola. Here he is, the on-loan defender, and again into touch. That is what they have done well. Kept out Sharjah. Just that goal from Kyle Lucas. The one highlight, Bernard getting involved one final time, and then hooked away the final action, and you can see what it means to Yacine Brahimi, because he played his part with a spot kick to make it 3-1. All this after that own goal pressure from Johan Bolli, and Salim Sultan inadvertently putting through his own net. Then came the moment for Sharjah with a equaliser. Kyle Lucas, the Brazilian, from distance with a strike that levelled it up at 1-1. Late in the first half, it was that corner from Brahimi, and it was Steven Nzonzi who climbed highest with a glancing header into the bottom corner, and then a penalty. Who stepped up? Brahimi, and dispatched with real confidence Yacine Brahimi, and that turned out to be the final goal of the game. 4 goals in all, but no doubt Al Rayyan are deserving of this Group A success. They have beaten Sharjah by 3 goals to 1.